coming together just to play a private lobby and have some fun. And we're gonna watch along and have some fun. Last couple players trickling in. This is just a fun, relaxed time. We're looking for something to throw on when you get some dishes done. If you need some laundry, this is your this will be the way to go. If I sound tired, don't worry. It's just because I'm tired. We'll be getting into it in just a second. We'll be right back. He tries to pop it, I don't think. To make it in, that could have been a double kill. Sophie and Special Ops now faced with Rolly. There goes the knock. Gets another!
Chocolate pushing it. Perfect timing. Aztec did not spot him because he was staring up. Chocolo's made it all the way to the east roof.
Boy. He might get Aztec here, and he does. No? Yes. Yeah, 5 people. They're going to break down the ship. Luna takes down 2 right off the bat.
Sophie.
What was that angle? Oh my goodness!
Aztec drop shots to this goal.
1,000. No.
In the cap.
No.
Oh,
It's
goes
fine.
for the kill
We won it
instead.
anyway. Link is hot and smokes are all over the place. This is where you want to be if you're AOW. OVL needs to make magic happen. Patrice, great utility, flashes potatoes, swings, gets taken out by Angel. Position to give call outs. Jay flashes Phenom here. Oh, he's going to slow push directly into him, and Phenom's going to clean him up. Smoke comes out from Elmo. Falls short. Antics on the roof. That's going to be a punish from Ringo as he's overextended to the roof. AK is going to get the refrag. Nicely done. Is AK watching it? No, he can't see. Zepon's in cap position. The smoke runs out. No! AK, take the shot. He can't see him. He takes down Timmy instead. No corner. Takes 2. Would have been legendary. Extra flash. Nobody's over there, but Phenom's going to use it to reposition. That could cost her. Rocket's got this angle. Phenom goes down. That's a beautiful grenade. They have 3 defenders to break in order to do that. Antics is going to come in any minute now. Here comes the cleanup. Timmy gets taken out by Jay. It's just Rango, and Antics is about to finish it. There is no way he's ready for this. There it is. Shot. Boom. There it is. Phenom now has to watch the back. He's going to swing in. Antics gets punished. There's the refrag. Jay still holding the angle. Phenom's going to go out. That's going to be another refrag. There it is. Just like that. Last player goes down. Yeah, no quarters has 1 player. Raging Moth 4 up on Marsoc round. Timmy needs to shut everything down by himself, and he has shot his weapon. He is exposed, and AK is going to take it down. Boom, there goes the grenade. Nova and Kami go down to Bubbly Toucan's grenade. Bubbly Toucan now on Link takes down another. Rolly's going to take down Kaz by accident. That's a push out flash. Catches TK. Rolly swings wide. He's going to punish him. Let's come out over comms. Nova in position. A lot of heavy push up. There goes Kami taking out TK. Bubbly's about to push into Nova. Bubbly does get the refrag. Nova pushes out. Rolly pushes out. C4. Will he catch Fire Team on the inside? There's the U-tail. It bounces off the wall. I think that's a grenade. Oh, it only takes Willie. That is Fire Team down. Here he comes to come in and clean up. He's going to swing. Killbox Mob's ability to take control. So long as Killbox can keep control of that guard tower, and speak of the devil, there goes Bubbly Toucan. That's going to cost them. Yuto flashes Ringo. Nolo's going to use it to reposition. 1,000, 2 1,000. Ringo's no longer blind, but he is deaf. There it goes. Flash doesn't seem to catch Nolo. Might have caught him. He's going to reflash. Ringo's blind. Nolo has no idea he's there. There goes Ringo like a snake. A lot sooner. Select Buy is going to take down Shinobi. Classic detective with unlimited means of money at their disposal. You'd think they would have found their parents' killer a lot sooner. Select Buy is going to take down Shinobi. And that is forever going to be stuck in that clip. Is me talking about Batman. You got to be quicker than that. Oh. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first round, it is going to be Shipyard. Shipyard, we've got these guys versus those guys. Those guys on defense. These guys are pushing up. Wicked going for 2-story out of 3. Nolo holding that line. Swirling around with his gun up. Really testing out the quality of that joystick. We see the push-up from Nolo. Yuto comes out to smoke the corner, stopping anybody inside stairwell. They're going to have to play the far side. Peas is. So Peas is going to have an opportunity to push for that. Let's take a look at what Peas sees. He's going to be holding and waiting for the call-out before he peeks up. That is a good decision. He's going to hold and wait. We see the push-up. Salty. Second floor, about to be on to Pounds. Take a look over here, Pounds. Grenades off of Vibes, beautifully cooked. Does not catch. It will expose a potential player in the area. However, the more common position that you'll see here is out by the containers. Pounds being out by the outer wall might be enough to catch a Marsoc by surprise. These guys are pushing up. Pounds now going to the more meta, more common position now. Could be caught out by Select Pie, but don't forget Peas still exists here. Select Pie is going to have to be careful as the push-up comes out. Peas just the tip. Nade comes out, does clear. There goes Mithril's going to take down Wicked. Pounds is now flanking around the outside. Pounds gets 1. Gets 2. Almost goes for a 3rd. Shinobi does shut down Pounds. That is 2 bodies lost. 1-2 on the trade. These guys have 2 players left. Ring and Badger still in very powerful positioning. Going to make it hard for Nolo, Peas, and Mithril. That is not ideal for Marsoc here. Those guys have got this locked down. Shinobi now peeking out.
Like middle or?
Second story. Let's take a look over here. Nola now most of the way towards heaven on the ship. Fantastic call-outs. Nolo's going to take down Myth. Here comes the peek up. Peas takes a shot back at Nolo. Does take him out, unfortunately. Shinobi, unable to stop him, does now get the refrag, however. It is a 1 versus 2.5. Mithril only downed. Shinobi last up. Nolo got a fantastic pick to pull attention. Does net Shinobi a pick on Peas, but it's not going to be quite enough. Badger and Ring holding tight. Shinobi on that peak. Callouts are going to come out from Badger. He does hear audio, it seems. Flashes, doesn't catch Shinobi. Shinobi is going to drop down. Ring in position. The line that Shinobi is currently taking is very shut down by both Ring and Badger. Not so shut down on the other sections, however. Shinobi clearing angles. Swaps over to the main. Assuming off of audio cues, he hears Badger on the reposition. That's going to be a drop. And audio, Badger hears it. No utility left. Oh, yes, utility left. Double flashes. Neither of their flashes catching each other out. Swinging in. Giving each other a high five. Those guys have won the first round. As we get ready for the second. Those moments where you're sliding right past another player is some of the most difficult to aim, because they've gone right through you and now you have to quickly reposition. I don't know why. Shooting somebody that's point blank is always so much harder than somebody that's like 5 feet in front of you. As we get ready for the next round, we saw the push-up. Lots of heavy control. I do want to point out a really good play that happened halfway through that round. Not halfway through that round. Towards the end of that round, let's say. Give me 1 second. Pop this up really quick. And you should pop up in the corner. Normally I have this ready, but this is just chill vibes. And so I was lazy. Subscribe for more lazy fire. Cool, alright. Well, I got it working just in time for the round to be over. As we get ready for the next round, here we go. These guys are now defending as we see the push-up on Marsoc from those guys. Beautiful early nade. It's going to come out. Oh my god! If Badger had been moving forward any farther, that would have landed right at his feet. Fantastic throw from Nolo. Marsoc looking like they're defending an uplink rather than pushing. Nolo holding the outer line. Wicket's pushed to 3-story. So we see those guys are perfectly content with taking their time and playing defensively, hoping a player gets eager and overextends. On defense, unnecessary though, so hopefully they allow them to come up to them. Beautiful nade comes out. Badger's going to take down Shinobi. Shinobi overextends to the corner, gets peaky. Their strategy already worth a body. Nolo's going to take down Pounds, however, on the far side of ship. Ring Monster's now dangerously close to objective with most of the defenders past him by this point. Does have to watch for Wicket in the back, however. Wicket holding 3-star, but he's holding it back towards uplink now. A great decision. No need to expose when they're playing this cautiously, this patiently. Wicket could be at risk from far side on Peas. Will Peas catch out his feet here? Let's take a look over it. Oh, Ring Monster might have seen Wicket for a second. Let's take a look at that back. Oh, there he goes. Wicked's going to take down Badger. Peas holding on second floor, trying to get a clear on ship. Has no line on Wicket. Good drop down. He's going to come around the corner into Nolo. Nolo holding this far side. That's the audio. Nolo peeks out. Peas decides to go underground. Currently at a player disadvantage. He's not going to push up the ship. He's very wary of ship. 3 minutes and 20 on the clock. The rest of his team is pushed up to the mid now. Grenade comes out. There's no body to connect with. There goes Nolo. That's going to be the pick. Ring and Mithril. Last up for those guys. Shots come out. Mithril tries to pick Wicked. Callouts. Myth's going to push back. Weather Eye towards the top. Ring Monster going to hold true. That grenade from Select Pie was juicy. Would have picked off Mithril if he'd stayed. Nolo pushing second story. Wicked goes down. Then immediate refrag from Nolo. It's a good pick. Ring Monster's going to get another fantastic pick. Nolo's coming off the backside. Ring has no idea. There it is. The round goes the way of these guys. Immediate clapback from these guys. Now those guys are going to be having the ball in their court. Hello, hello, hello. I'm seeing a lot of love in the chat. Hello, everybody. We got a chill one today. As we get ready for the next round, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Peas. Here comes the push out. Beautiful utility. That catches him completely off guard. He's going for it. Peas. Flash 1. Flash 2. He's going for it. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. No planning necessary. We've got a quick and easy one. All right. Those guys pushing up aggressively towards ship. Early util. There goes the Vector from Ring Shinobi. Going to take down Ring Monster on the heavy push-up. Does not take a safe line. Shinobi's going to punish it. Good early grenade for landing it and where it's located. Unfortunately, a little too early in the timing in the round. Badger is going to be playing Blue Room. Nolo and Select Pie contesting. Shots coming out from Badger. Back and forth, back and forth. Pounds is going to take down Wicked from second story. There goes Select Pie as well. Blue Room finally going down to Nolo, but Pounds has already done so much damage. Pussy is going to take down Mithril. Myth only downed. Salty is going to have to give that call out. There goes the confirm. Peas just outside of blue now, pushing back for crash. Pounds full crash onto uplink. Nolo's pushing towards heaven. He's going to be exposed to Peas in just a second. Maybe not. Peas is a little farther forward now, meaning he won't get the same heaven coverage, but he's also more covered from heaven. Peas is going to play the low angle, watch the underpass. I can words. That is going to be ideal for those guys. Gotta watch out. Salty on the push-up. These guys are making a play. That is the grenade just to clear open zone for crashes, I believe. Shinobi confirms kills. Peas at the ready. Shots come out. Pounds goes down on second story. Peas. Swear he saw Shinobi for a half a second, but Shinobi decided to back off. That's the push out. Peas, no! Unfortunately, Peas picked the worst possible time to decide to stand up. Or it was a flash. I can't tell either way. Very nicely done. These guys are going to take a round. Well played indeed. Alright, let me change one setting. I don't know why every single time I go to... There we go. Done. There should be a little yellow border. Now I'm good. Alright. This was an unfortunate late game situation. You'll notice that had the player playing low here, he's down on the ground, decides to stand up. That's the worst possible time as they start to watch that sight line, decides he needs to come right back down and play down here, but unfortunately the line was just horrible for him, so it does pick him off. As we get ready for the next round. Some last minute decision making coming out from these guys. Well, let's take a look where those guys are. We got a 5-man push. Here comes the split. 3 going for ship control. Do not get the quick spawn, unfortunately. That is going to be unfortunate for them. Let's take a look over at the ship. Select Pie does down Myth with a beautiful grenade. I was too busy looking at the distribution to notice. Myth is going to get rezzed. I did hear another explosive go off, however. Badger's going to go down to Select. Sorry, other way around. Thought the bullets were traveling in reverse. Wicked is going to take shots at Badger. Badger makes it to cover. Wicked now exposed. That should be a call out that he's up there. Myth pushing up that south side. Shinobi just outside. P is going to take down Nolo at the same time. Badger's going to go down and pounds. Wicked gonna accidentally take down Shinobi with that grenade, going for those Marsoc pushers. Beautifully done grenade. It was just an unfortunate timing of wrong place, wrong time for Shinobi and for Wicked. Salty is gonna take down Ring from Blue. Peas and Myth now aware that Blue is occupied. Select Pie down, able to give as much information as possible. Wicked on uplink. It's going to be a finish for Shinobi. Myth now called out. Peas holding steady, waiting for that blue room. Salty's going to go for that res. That's the res. Comes out. Shots come out from Peas, pre-fire, Select Pie. Flash comes out, does not connect, but it would have potentially. That's a little ambitious for a flash. Select Pie holding true, waiting for that second story. He's long gone from there. Mithril's going to rotate around to the backside of second story now. Decides to give up on this push. Wants to go for ship instead. Nolo. No, Nolo's still alive. No, what? How long have you been here? Oh, he's knocked. I see. That makes more sense. Mithril is going to take down Select Pie, and I'm going to miss it because I got distracted. Peas on the push-up. Salty and Peas going back and forth. There goes Salty. Peas gets that pick, wins that engagement, and that is going to put Wicked by himself on uplink.
Possibly. Wicked.
Going to switch to Doorway. Unorthodox. Still covers most of the usual cap spots, however, so there is it's a good play. I like that reposition. Peas gonna go back up to Heaven now. He's hoping to get that overhang pick or finish off Nolo. Yeah, he's finishing off Nolo. No more information allowed. That is the confirm. It is a 2v1. Those guys are pushing in. All gonna be up to Wicked. Beautiful smoke comes out. Lands right where it needs to. Second smoke a little far. Wouldn't stop the blue room. Peas is going to hard push. He's going to second story. Wicked needs to be careful. Wicked fully surrounded. Peas is trying to clear the area. He doesn't see any bodies. And unfortunately, Myth is going to come through that back door and rip Wicked apart. Wicked, just a little too far into the doorway. Has to watch for that roof. It really is a tough situation to be in. Doing the best he can with it. Well done. Those guys are going to take another round. Let's take a look, actually. I wonder if we have time. We might have time. Let's find out if we have time. My apologies to anybody with a weaker constitution for motion sickness. I'll try not to float around too much like that. But I just want to show you guys what this poor guy is looking at. There's not enough time. It's okay.
Let's see if we're go off. Might go I faith you guys can hold it though.
All right, we're 2-2 right now. First map, Shipyard. Here comes a third story push-up. That back line from Shinobi. Shots, Peas, Shinobi. Shinobi's going to finish off Peas. Peas gets too excited, rushes up.
My body fell low on it.
Rezible. And unfortunately for Peas, gets rezzed back up top, right in the sight line of Shinobi. Pounds holding true. Wicked's going to cross right in front of him. Callouts come out. Salty throws a grenade. Oh! Nearly lands true. Would have if he was farther back. Myth is going to take down Nolo, however. Not even sure where Nolo went down. Second story on his way to third story from middle. Got picked from blue room. Pound slow walking up. He wants some action. Nobody else is pushing him, so he's going out for the smoke himself. And potentially into the flank. This is a risky push, but it ain't a match. It ain't even a scrim. Why not? Pound's gonna push out. Select Pie goes down. Shinobi rotates back for the refrag, but he's not there anymore. Pound's now watching the third story. This man is deep into enemy territory. Audio coming out. Alright, so we got Myth in blue. We got Badger on the far side and Shinobi pushing up second story. These guys only have 2 players left. And those guys have 4. Salty's gonna push out. Badger and Ring Monster both want a piece of him. Smoke comes out. Shinobi's gonna take down Badger. Apologies for the camera work. I'm a bit on the sleepy side. Two things I learned the hard way. Drones fly like helicopters, and never fly a helicopter drunk. Shinobi pushing down. Gonna run into Pounds in just a second. Correction, he might be going to underground. Where are you going, buddy? Yep, that's underground. Heck yeah. Alright, so we've got an underground reposition. He's going to end up on the far side of the map now, on the last objective we were just on. That is going to mean Mithril, yeah, he's going to play this loud, which he has to. There's not enough time. Mithril's going to call out his location, and so he is going to be known that he's coming up the flank. And with 2 minutes and 30 on the clock, that's not a lot of time to make something happen with that. So these picks are going to be very important. This is going to come down to how outskilled can he get these picks. Because it's all coming down to that. Mithril's going to have the line in just a second. He's waiting. He's waiting. There he is. Oh, it's just a pixel that he's trying to pick off. Shinobi does take a hit in the process, however. One of those bullets makes it through. Shinobi, he's going to swing. Myth clears him off. That is going to be the round, the way of defenders. Going into the next round. All right. Back and forth Volk trades. We're keeping it interesting. Okay.
You chose this map, you motherfucker. You know this.
Some frustrations at the difficulty level right now. Maybe regretting the map choice. A lot closer than it seemed.
He ran on shit.
Let's see where Marsoc rotates up to. Shinobi, that's gonna be the key line. Look at this early line he's pushing up into. Gonna be first engagement. I hear grenades going off. Beautiful pre-nades. I don't think I've seen a badly cooked grenade all night, and it makes me so happy. That's gonna be the swing out from Shinobi. He's gonna take down Mithril. Badger and Nolo gonna trade on the outside. Where did he trade with? Ship. Oh boy. Double down as well.
3-story, got on 3-story, got on 3-story.
Call outs coming out for 3-story. Salty has been called out. Wicked's gonna go for the res, but Pounds is gonna get that confirm on 3-story from the back. Comms. Wicked is gonna take down Monster. I almost said Master. As well as reconfirm Badger. The comms were absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately, one team got one pick off their res, and the other got two. Shinobi now deep into enemy territory on center. There will be no crossing this without Shinobi knowing unless you go full silence. An underground push with no noise could catch them by surprise, but it is late in the round to be trying that. For those of you curious, it takes roughly 2 minutes to go from one side of underground to the other completely audio free. Pounds is going to push in on Shinobi. Shinobi clears him off.
Whoever's by blue, make sure they don't come
One player left on Marsoc. Those guys only have one player remaining. Let's take a look at what he's feeling. Let's get a step in his shoes. Now you know what it's like to be peas. 1,002. Yes. Good distance. A little undercooked, but not bad. APC 9 from Shinobi is going to take down peas. Looks like he was either called out or just heard the grenade click. We're going down to final round. Final round on this uplink. Let's go. I have an unhealthy love for this uplink. It's just... I mean, defending it. Attacking it is a bloody nightmare, but defending this uplink is the most fun thing in the world. You could just lock it down for days. As we get ready right into the next round. Once again, this is a friendly game. Everybody here is just on a pickup. All grouped together for the fun of it. This is a step below a scrimmage game and a step above a public game. Not a lot of planning involved, just a lot of instincts. Playing for the love of the game. See the defense here. Ease is going to go out to the outside. Mithril's going to watch for 3-story. Select Pie pushing into the south. Wicked. Beautiful grenade. I see Flash to slow down the heavy 2-story push. I like it. Shinobi testing his knees. Age catches up to all of us. And I know the first thing that started going was my knees. I miss my knees. They've betrayed me. Here comes the push out from Nolo. Gonna be into the line of Mithril soon. Mithril backs off upon hearing that smoke. Nolo has no idea, but his teammate has just provided him the opportunity. Wicked's gonna push into center. Nolo is now fully committed to 3-story, except he's really testing the waters. As well he should. No way of knowing that Myth decided to rotate away. Gunfire comes out from Shinobi onto the side of ship. Making that slow crawl along the outside to Trailer Park Girls. He's on the outer rim of Spawn House, so that is going to be Pounds taking down Nolo. Shinobi gets the refrag. Great ship push from Pounds. Shinobi gonna shut that down. Ring still underneath. Come back over here. I want to see that angle here. Ring is about to have a whole lot of hurt coming his way. See how he handles it. They're throwing that back line. Very strong, very meta, very known line. Used for a reason. Great for those late game plays on this uplink. There's audio for boat. Speaking of, Shinobi has dropped down. I think to collect util. Unfortunately, as he has dropped down, it does mean he's no longer able to get past these containers without contesting with Ring. Peas, upon hearing somebody's dropped into the ship, is rotating along that back line. He is not currently visible, however. I think. Let's take a look. Ring is going to take down Wicked. Wicked finally pushing in through that door. Going to be that line on Ring. Myth is going to take down Select Pie as well. That is not ideal for those guys. Salty is going to take down P. Salty is going to get a pick before getting taken down by Peas, leaving only Shinobi. These guys have one shot, one opportunity. Will you capture it? Or let it slip? Two minutes on the clock. Shinobi rotating. Making a lot of noise on this ship. Here comes the push out.
Why is it always me?
Beautiful flash, timed perfectly. That's the push up. No body. Peas. Gonna be the main contest for Shinobi. And he has no way of knowing that there's a player on second story ready to deal with him. He's gonna have to take it slow from here. A minute 30 though, he's close enough to the link. There goes Myth, gonna get too peaky. Gets a shot off, however. Shinobi's hurt. He's hurt real bad. You got this, Rock. He's peeking out. Gonna get peaky. Could get caught off guard here by Shinobi if he gets too overzealous. Badger on the push-up. That's gonna be his main opposition. Watching behind him is gonna be tough. Flash comes out. Shinobi not blind, but he is holding. "45 seconds on the clock. P's getting real antsy. Badger stands strong. One footstep was all it took. Badger catches him with the vibe check. Those guys are going to take Shipyard as we get ready for the next map. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Can't back off because of this. There goes one. Ring Monster goes down. Peas is going to overextend. He's doing it blind. Grenade. There goes Nolo. Side. Ringo's just holding at the door. I think with a knife. He's in the smoke. Yep. There goes the second. Flash does not connect. Pre-fire comes out from Shinobi in the back line. Select Pie fighting 1v5. Pounds pushes up. Very nice. C4 comes out, does not connect. Peas commits to the swing up top. This is a game of peekaboo. Shinobi takes down Peas, just Smith left. A frag at one point. Yuto pushes in. Shinobi runs right into the frag. Pre-fires into Peas. Smith swings and he's going to take him down. Platform in a very powerful position, however. Peas. Quick peeks. Ring Monster forced to swing. He's going to get refragged. Does take one on the way out, though. Beautiful grenade. Doesn't catch anybody. Nolo's going to swing out. Ring goes down to a beautiful grenade. I'm sorry I wasn't able to catch it as Wicked is holding here underneath. I figured this is going to happen anytime. I had to pick 50-50. Ringo takes him down, and that's going to be the round. Pounds Shinobi. Pretty standard push. As we see a heavy push in the south. I saw a line for a second. There goes Pounds taking a hit. He's going to start shooting back because he's too caught in the open. Select Pie coming up for this swing. He's going to come up the flank. C4 takes one. He's pushing. Select Pie's on his heels. Trade. All right, we are back. It is going to be team versus team. Oh, well, I should, for consistency's sake, let's fix that. But we're getting into the first round. I'll fix it in between rounds. Who are these guys? Nope, that's those guys. Salty on the early line, pushing up into Myth. Mithril takes those shots. Pound's going to take down Shinobi. Off that far back angle. Into Main Street. Main Street does go down. Salty in position. Badger holding true. Doesn't see through the window quite the same way. I'm going to look away, and they're going to get into an engagement. And I'm going to be sad I missed it. And that is how this is going to happen. There we go.
Headshot. Holy shit.
Full control of Main Street now. That's going to be the shots. And I missed it. Never mind, I didn't miss it. All right. That is going to be the pick. Those guys are pushing up. We see heavy control now into the far west side. Going to be Nolo's line that shuts most of them down. Select Pie has to be careful not to overextend and get caught out. Badger in a great position, however, Wicked and Select Pie both shutting him down. So as long as Wicked holds true, he should be fine. Nolo's going to take down Ring Monster. There goes one. Wicked's going to take down Badger. There it goes. Nolo gets picked off by Pounds. Beautiful grenade. I think that... No, I thought that went through the window. P's in position for the cross. Select Pie, main opposition. Flash comes up. Select might be blind. Peas is going to make the cross. Wicked comes in and saves the day. Going to get picked off by Pounds, however. Select Pie pushes up. And Pounds gets caught with his gun down. Round one goes to these guys. Correction. Those guys, not these guys. We'll be right back. Destined to die there. To the cross. Reload. Starts over. Wicked goes down. Select Pie's in on Link. Ring Monster. It's going to shut him down. Badger. Now coming in. It's a revolving door. Free fires coming out. Badger goes down again. Peas, are you going to be next in the line? It's a conga line on the uplink. Ring Monster's going to push into Peas. There goes another. Can you do it? See your reaction time as we see the heavy push in. Oh, Draven inside. All right, we're back and we're into the next round, and I fixed the team names. Can't root for somebody if you don't know their name. push up coming out. Defense is now investing Myth and Ring heavy. Gonna come into 5-man opposition. There goes the first engagement. Nolo's gonna take Mithril with the Vector. Ring in position. He's gonna hold true and wait. No noise. Take a shot or let him pass. It's up to you. That was a terrible price. I need to work on it. Ring is not visible from window. Nolo does push up to check. Shinobi is going to take down Pounds on the far cross. Pounds is knocked. Ring very patient to try and get his pick, but he's now fully surrounded and he's let more than half the team pass in order to get the one pick. And now he's looking away. Heavy opposition though. Badger and there goes Salty getting flashed and pushed. Pounds and Badger are in position. Ring is going to commit to the heavy push and gets antsy. Nolo gets a free kill. Shinobi's going to take down Badger and Pounds is going to overextend and get picked off. These guys were in great position. Unfortunately for them, though, they threw away all those positions, getting really antsy looking for kills. You either got to be full commit and go right into their face, or you stay patient and you hold patient all the way through. If you can't decide between the two, that's usually when it costs you both letting people pass and you don't get the kill you were going for. As Mr. Miyagi once said, karate is like a road. One side safe, one side safe. In middle, squash like bug. Next objective, my absolute... Actually, you know what? I think I'm comfortable saying this is my favorite objective just of all time. I find this objective to be really fun and terrifying because on this objective you can capture from the outside corner of the uplink building and the inside corner of it. So it really forces defense to watch like a hawk, and it makes forced crashes a little more loosey-goosey, a little more Marsoc favorable. This is definitely a Marsoc favored objective. Pounds on the push-up with the heavy commit from Salty. He's going to commit to that backside. Shots come out from Wicked. He's going to take down Peas in the underground. Ring going to go down as well. Wicked takes 2 on that surprise factor of pushing in. He got really far up before getting picked off there. Wicked's going to resupply. Smoke comes out from Wicked just to make sure nobody can get that loot. And it's going to give him a push-up, actually, to go to lobby, which is really nice. Oh, that took me all the way back here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shots coming out from Main Street. On to second floor, first lobby. Whoa! Shinobi's going to finish off Mithril and Badger. I think that was a C4 double knock. Pounds last up for these guys. That is a full flank from Shinobi. Pounds has to watch every angle. Select pipe. Peace out. Pounds commits. That was a very brave repeat. Pounds showing his bravery. Salty pushes into main lobby. Flash comes out. Pounds goes in wide and commits off the blindness. And gets the trade, actually. Surprised that was a trade while blind. Respect. These guys are going to take the round on this uplink. Gas station is such a fun uplink. Point out what we're talking about earlier here. So you can actually do this on this uplink. If you're watching at this point, odds are you already know this, but just in case you didn't, you can capture the uplink from this corner here. I'm gonna change the color. That's lame. It's too basic, too simple. So on this uplink, you can capture the objective from this back section here, which is in fact a thing. But more importantly, you can also capture it. Ooh, that is making the jitter. Alright. You can also capture it in this back corner here, as well as on the main road in the side here. So this is a very dangerous uplink to defend. You have to watch all these positions at once, or you open yourself up to disaster. Which is why I find it so fun. Trying to plan around making sure you can always cover those spots at any given time is absolutely a challenge and a half. And it makes things a little more Marsoc-sided, which I find to be more enjoyable. Volk-sided objectives tend to be kind of boring. Nolo's going to take down Pounds. Pounds getting way too overextended. Mithril's going to commit a little push, but he's going to back off. 3 bodies coming his way. Utility's going to be necessary. Flash catches Myth. He's going to rotate around the outside. Select Pie doesn't know he's there, but Salty is going to check. Select's going to take down Badger in the backside. Badger a little too late to try and refrag. This is not what you want to see if you're these guys, especially with Peas on the cross. Ring, you're all the way up in their uplink. This is going to be an objective sent. Wicked is in position. Shinobi's going to take down Ring, but it doesn't matter. Peas has to crash. 1,000. Oh my goodness. Peas actually might have saved it with that grenade had he not gotten picked on the crash. Beautiful grenade. Still going to be the round, but points to Peas for that one. As that is going to be a very fast map 2 on Egress. Already over. And we get to find out what map 3 is going to be already. Those guys have really got their act together. Unbelievable. Curious to see what comes next. As we get ready for the next round, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back as the teams decide the map. It is going to be Subway, by the way. Nolo's going to punish him for it. There goes Van. As commits. 51's going to back off. C4 comes out. Does not catch Raz, which means 51 knows he's got to be pushing this interior line. He's going to swing. Raz commits. 51 commits back. Well, it's come out. Tenet and 51. That's going to be a beautiful grenade. Oh my god, it doesn't reach. 51's going to swing off of it anyway. Tenet going to trade. Nolo C4 takes down Tenet. Nozo not close enough to Rez. That's going to be the call out, but Tenet is going to go down to that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Subway. Map 2. 3. I am very tired. Can you tell? All right, here we go. Map 7. Both teams has been an exhausting 6 maps so far. Will map 7 be any different?
Swear I beat every single person.
Here comes the heavy 5-band push into underground. I'm just gonna get the audio. Some pre-fire going on.
I didn't see anyone barrels. But there's a guy above us. Anyone have a nade for the C4?
Call outs coming out.
No, nade.
Let's get down here. Select Pie is gonna be the next one to get into that engagement here. Push up into Myth. Mithril, beautiful flashlight.
One over here.
Makes my heart happy.
Watch out. He's moving. He went left side. Be careful.
When developers put in things like flashlight so we can be creative, it makes me happy. Beautiful grenade, well cooked from Select. Does not catch, but very nicely done. Select Pie is going to use that flashlight, turn it around. Is there a C4? Why do I feel like there's about to be a C4 somewhere? Feel like there's a lot of gunfire going on main right now, and I feel like if I go over there, I'm going over there. Salty's on Link, Ring round corner. There goes the flash in the underground. Nolo's gonna push out into Mithril, both blind. Mithril gets the refrag onto Nolo. Nolo goes down. Great control. We go back to the main street here. Pounds trying desperately to stop them off of Uplink as the underground fight continues. Pound gets hit in the process. Wicked's close enough to get Cap here. Flash catches Wicked. Wicked goes down to the pre-fire from Pounds, trying not to get capped on. Very nicely done. Salty stuck on down. He's gonna get picked off by Peas. Shinobi goes for revive and gets picked. As we come down to Underground, Select Pie has won the engagement. We weren't able to watch too much fun happening up above. Select Pie making no noise though. He could catch Pounds and Badger by surprise, but there's no way he can clear Peas safely. Unless Peas is peeking from way higher up than he should be. Doesn't seem like it. Peas is just watching the uplink as he should. Badger rotating down back through Underground. Could catch Select Pie. Select Pie has made a footstep. Peas is aware and Peas is now watching. Pounds, Badger, and Peas all up. Oh, there's the peekaboo. There goes another. Peas throws a grenade. Must have been the wind. Badger pushing underground. Here we go. That's the finish for the round. Congratulations, team, for taking down team. As we get ready for the next round. Heavy committal into the underground, because why not? And then great control of the uplink. There were several situations where a capture could have been at hand during the pandemonium and the chaos and the pre-fire. But when your adrenaline's pumping and there's smoke everywhere and you're getting shot at, your instinct is to shoot back, try and get them off you so you don't just die going for cap, which is totally fair. Did recognize the situation appropriately, getting those shots back and then going for the res. Just unable to do it in a fast enough pace. All right, let's see the push-up. 1, 2, 3. Into the underground.
I don't know what the fuck they're
2 going north, 1 going south, or horseshoe.
We have no one.
Wicked's the only one watching uplink. Besides Shinobi on stairs.
What the fuck are they doing?
Select Pie pushing in south could get a little dicey. Peas is going to take down Salty. Badger making lots of noise, going to push into Nolo. There he goes. South goes down. Listen, I may be accidentally forgetting to turn my mic on a lot recently. We're not going to talk about it. But the positive to hotkeys is I just had a massive sneeze, and you guys had no idea. Shinobi is going to take down Pounds. Sorry, I saw what I wanted to see. Pounds is going to take down Shinobi on that far cross. Most of Shinobi's shots hitting the cover in front, unfortunately. Distance to barrel is rough. As Ring and Peas have made it up to uplink uncontested. Wicked's the only one on link. Select on the backside. Nolo has repositioned. That is going to put them a lot more secure than they were, but less than they should be. Mithril has made it most of the way down Horseshoe now. He's taking it slow and quiet. There's going to be no indication that he's there. Ring and peas. Shots are going to come out. Peas is going to go down. What's Ring going to do about it? He's going to smoke off the line. Nolo and Wicked both still have lines on him. Mithril, this is your time. Beautiful grenade from Select Pie. Not going to catch. Mithril, you're going to move a little faster to support your teammate, but he has no way of knowing that. Ring just decides to go for his util at the worst time. Nolo might have been listening for that pin drop. Swings in. It's all going to come down to Mithril. Unfortunate. Wait. Wait. Pounds has slipped by into the underground as well. Let's see here. Mithril and Pounds both have night vision on, and it's blocking our view. Son of a biscuit. All right. Well, Pounds is making his way onto the platform on the underground. Going to take down Select Pie and rotate back. Mithril has made it to the edge of Horseshoe now. He's going to start watching that north exit in just a second. Let's take a look over there, because I think that's going to be next engagement. Could be wrong, though. At this pace, it could be... Yeah, it could be the other. Yeah, it is the other. It is going to be Pounds. So let's split the difference here. Come to here. Let's take a look at Pounds. Oh no, he's still in Red Room. He's backed off. That is one of the decisions of all time. Oh, he's fully... You have 2 minutes and 24 seconds, Pounds. What are you doing? He has fully backed off and is now going to either Horseshoe or north. Maybe south. Yeah, south. Okay, there he goes. He goes on the comms. He's going to go south. That is going to take about 30 seconds of his time away if he rushes. Here comes the line from Mithril. He's made it in. Going to be able to pick off potentially Wicked from here. Not sure. Wicked's doing a great job of utilizing his cover. I don't think Mithril has a shot on him. Barely. Barely if he decides to peek one of the windows. Mithril's going to peek up. Wicked might see him here. Oh. North has been noticed by Wicked on the audio for footsteps. The heavy north from both players is going to be unfortunate in a way, because it does mean all the defenders are going to be watching in this direction, and they can't split their attention as well, but Mithril does have a nice sideline on Wicked. Could catch him off guard here if Wicked gets the shot onto Pounds. Pounds is going to take down Mithril! Pounds is going to take down Mithril. They're on the same team! No! Yes, you did. Wicked's going to finish off Pounds on the refrag for... I can't even say it with a straight face. Wicked's going to refrag for Mithril. As we get ready for the next uplink. Is that Lanterns? It's Lanterns. I have so far to go. All right. We'll be right back. Hold on. All right, we are back.
Alright, Peas, where you at?
It is going to be Lanterns. This uplink is dastardly, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm gonna travel up to north just ahead. See if we can't get ourselves situated here, and we'll head back. All right. South stairs spawn. All right, it's gonna be loud and hot and early. Salty in position. Beautiful grenade. Gonna go over the top and clear the back side of dark corner. Mithril, recognizing that grenade went off back there, is gonna go take that spot. Pounds is gonna take down Nolo in that backside of Sex Alley.
Guarantee 1, 2 are shooting.
I get to call it Sex Alley this time instead of Triple X Stairs. In your face, politically correct. Mithril and Peas just need to stay patient for the kills to come their way. Salty and Select have not committed just yet. I do see Peas with utility in hand, question mark? No, he's just jazz handsing it up. Jazz hands.
Kidding me?
Found a position on Link.
You gonna blow it now?
Yeah.
Boom! There goes the C4 from Myth onto the main street. Peas
There's one in the alley.
gonna push out, but he's gonna take a bullet in the process to not be able to push. There goes the confirm for Myth and the trade. Double down. Shinobi's gonna confirm. Ring's gonna push out, take out Shinobi and the res.
Oh, dude.
Oh, unfortunate timing. You can feel it in the way Select Pie's reacting to that. That is unfortunate. Nicely done. That C4 killing the Marsoc momentum, causing a chain reaction of refrags. First step to taking a downed player out of a situation is to confirm that the scene is safe. The scene was in fact not safe. We go right into the next round. I will say this is probably my favorite part about this chill stream is just no time for planning necessary. We just go right in.
Be aggressive over here. I'll wait now to know where he's main. You'll go main, little fella?
I'm gonna go down to the wall there.
The little one?
Shots are going to come out on South Stairs. Sorry about that. Making some adjustments. I noticed my audio is a little on the quiet side. And it's slight. It's ever so slight. It's worse than I'd like. Select Pie. Gonna run into Mithril and Ring in a second. Are they making audio is the question. Yes, they are. Select Pie. There goes the C4 up on South Main. Shots come out from Select Pie. Gonna take down Mithril. Ring. Gun not out. Util. He's cooking. Beautifully cooked. Could have been cooked a little bit better. Select Pie had time to back off. That's a grenade. Also poorly cooked, but that is going to get Ring. He has nowhere to go. The confirm coming out.
Two down. Horseshoe.
Defense in full control now. As we see Badger and Peas on north side. Sorry for the sudden jump. Select Pie is going to take down Badger. Peas, are you going to peek over your teammate's body? Rule number 1. Never stand on a teammate's body. You'll get killed by the same source. Will Peas make it work? South Stairs from the last player, Pounds. Still hasn't come anywhere close to Main Street. Looks like he's pushing Triple X Alley. He's gonna wait for a kill to come to him. Shinobi swings right past Peas' line, while Peas is looting up. Shinobi, it seems like he's seen it actually, decides to re-peek. Now, technically, this is using a body for cover, which is not allowed. But this is not an official sanctioned match or even a scrim. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I mean, I'm not. I said it, but you know what I mean. C4 comes out. Pounds is going to take down Shinobi from Main Street and go down. I didn't even have time to go over and see his point of view. He has, however, brought it down to a 1v2. Just Peas left versus 2. Nope. There we go. Nola going back and forth just to make footsteps and make sure he doesn't get capped on around that corner. Wicked holding true. He's just going to go in heavy onto the right into the corner. Try and limit his angles from the far side. But the only cap position that he can make it to, Nolo is watching currently. Nolo has us locked in. Ready to shoot the camera. Nolo looks away at the worst time if Peas peeks out. Staying low. Oh, he can't shoot over the body. Karma coming back in full force. Peas unable to shoot past the body in front of him in order to get Nolo. As we get ready for the next round, it is going to be South Stairs. We'll take the scenic route. And hit a curb. South Stairs it's interesting. It's fun. It's just interesting. 3 ways in, 3 things to watch, and that's it. 2.5. 2.5 to watch. South Stairs is not commonly pushed. It's got a big glaring weakness in the form of if you're peeking just the tip of your head over the top of here, they're peeking their entire body for you to shoot at. This is a heavy advantage position to have. This is not what you want to push as a defender. So, hence I say 2.5 angles you have to watch. Not a lot of people really push South Stairs unless it's very late into the round and you know there's only 1 or 2 players left on the defense.
I'm on that map.
Pounds heavy push. Early lines. Peas is going to take down 1. Sorry about the rush here, but there goes the C4. Going to take down Nolo, but also gets himself in the process, unfortunately. Wicked's going to come out and confirm here. Pounds goes fully down. Heavy fight on Main Street. Let's take a look over there. Peas playing it low, flashes and util, grenades, pandemonium, chaos. Wicked's gonna take down Peas. Mithril, reposition. Up onto Main Street, back corner. A flashlight. I love this. This is lovely. I'm just gonna plant a camera right here. Makes me so happy. Salty on the push out. Gonna swing. Flashlight occluding the corner. He's gonna pre-fire.
Do you have a nade? No.
Gets into position. Here comes the push up. Pre-fire coming out.
C4 on this wall right here. Close up.
Alright, well, let's see if it's true. I don't see a C4. Yep, there's the C4. beautifully cooked grenade does not catch a follow-up.
What's going name?
3 players, Main Street, just Badger and Mithril able to stop it here. As Ring is watching towards Triple X, as he should be. This is going to make for a very difficult late game for the defenders. All of Marsoc is on Main Street, and all of the heavy explosives that could have shut them down have been preemptively used.
One quick left on this other side of the wall.
Got a good tip for controlling that a little bit more safely. That's the push out. Badger gonna trade with Wicked. Whoa, what is that line for that trade? Must have been holding it right on the edge of the ability to see in the smoke. That's the confirm from Mithril. Shinobi. Last one on Main Street for Marsoc, as Salty has gone all the way around on the flank and taken out Ring. Mithril has to crash to uplink, and that's going to give Shinobi the opportunity to clear him out. Marsoc takes the round. Unbelievable. Well played. That was really well done in that reposition. The reaction time of realizing that they only had 3 players up on Main Street and they were only going to have 2, splitting the attention of the defenders, really giving them an opportunity to push in. Otherwise, that would have been an uphill struggle, battle, straggle. Same thing. Here we go. Round 6. White. Ooh, it's North Stairs. Is this still set to... No, it's south. Sorry for the jarring little flick there. Let's get over there before the action goes down, because you know it's going to go down quick. Shinobi Nolo, Main Street. Flash gets absolutely blocked. Pound's going to take down Salty, overextends. Wicked on the far side. Beautiful flash, going to slow down the defense. From Wicked, very powerful. All 3 players on Triple X have slowed down going into Wicked. I'm going C4 hunting, excuse me 1 second. No C4 that I can see. I thought that was like a little dot from a C4, and I was like, that is a unique placement and I love it, but it's not. I'm sad now. Wicked knows he's about to get contested. Needs to pick the timing of this counter. Needs to be immaculate. Pounds is at the corner. Flash comes... No, grenade comes out. Catches nobody. If that were a flash, Wicked would be in trouble. Pounds gonna get the pick. Beautiful grenade. Select Pie's gonna go and get peas. Ring has made it past. Oh, he gets picked off by accident by Shinobi on the pre-fire. Select pushes through the smoke. Overcommits, so does Shinobi though. There goes both. Pounds and Badger. In full control, Nolo goes down to a grenade. That made the distance. Unbelievable. I didn't think that grenade was going to reach. What a way to end the round. We're going to a Game 7. We're taking the scenic route to head over there. It's going to be North Stairs. We're taking our time heading over there because the round is going to be over very fast. North Stairs is either over immediately or it is a full 6-minute round. There is no in between. Here we go. Considering that this is neither scrim nor match, sorry. Always a little bit of lag when the players spawn in. I wasn't ready for it. Always, since this is neither scrim nor match, I expect we're going to see a lot of engagements up on North Stairs. But I could be wrong. They could end up playing this cautiously just to catch people by surprise. Yep, pre-nades, pre-flashes, everything in between. Alright, let's see. How many pushing? Yep, alright, let's get in position here. First nade, second grenade. Beautiful grenade from Pounds. It's a little early. C4 now in position, not popped. Good job holding on to that C4 until after the grenades. I say that, but there goes the grenade clearing the C4. No contest from the defense onto the stairwell itself.
Chelsea Force.
Yep.
Yeah, we're definitely getting flanked.
Nolo on the backside watching for flank. Here comes the push-up from Select. Pounds has had to back off. Smoke. Oh, beautifully placed. That's going to ruin Peas. Ring is going to push out. Pounds still in the corner, though. Oh, he gets flashed. Salty about to swing into him. He's giving him a high five. Salty? Salty lets Pounds take out Shinobi. Peas is now fully smoked out. Salty can now cap from the corner here. Badger, beautiful grenade. That's going to catch him. Salty's now blind. He's going to back off since he's blind instead of going for the blind cap in the smoke. Badger's going to pre-fire into the cap spot. Wicked's going for it. 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. No! Badger gets those slight image of his foot. Not enough smoke. Peas is still in the back line. There goes Peas. And Salty clears out the last defender. Badger goes down, and that is going to be map 7. Can't believe this came down to a map 7 scenario. If you missed the first 6, I'm very sorry. GG's to both teams.
Cargo.
Whoop. Just in case somebody says something wildly out of pocket. Cargo. Alright, this is going to be the last one that I cast. Very tired fire. I'll admit it. I'm lame. As I get older, bedtime starts to get a little sooner and sooner. We'll do a quick cargo, and then I will be signing off. Many thanks to both teams for coming out and having some fun and letting me jump in and watch along with it. Hopefully we get into it very soon. Yep, there it is. The most defendable uplink on the north side for the first round. Let's see it.
Too late. I think I'm dumb. Thank you, though. Pounds is gonna nade right to that right.
Here comes the util. Tons of it. Badger's going to go down to an early grenade. Wicked's going to take down one. Salty gets ring. He's going to heavy push into that far side. Shinobi takes down Badger. The defense is fully committed up on the push. Nolo almost gets picked by Pounds, maximizing his cover there. Salty right around the corner. Nolo's going to back off and go to lane 4. 5 defenders up. 2 Marsoc up. Pounds goes down to Nolo. It looks like those guys only have 1 player left. And they are playing 4 versus 5, it seems. Mithril in the back waiting for the push-up. And there goes the last player down.
I've been trying to clean this controller. I cleaned it like 18 times. And it's still sticky.
Oh, your controller's sticky? You know what that means?
Oh no, it's like good, you know.
No.
What conversation are we listening in on right now?
I wish it was that simple.
More fun, no?
Push up early. Smoke's gonna cover that center line for the push. Here comes all the util. Pounds goes down. Wicked goes down. Select Pie goes down. Salty clears out Myth. Pounds does not get res by Ring. Salty's gonna come up on the backside and clear him out. 3 players left. I think we are at glorified pub levels now with a 3 versus 5. This might be it for us. I think we'll call it here. We'll never know how that cargo went with the 3v5. Oh no, they're running it back immediately. I'm curious. Yeah, no, it's 4. It's 4. We got 4 versus 5.
Anyone got an extra flash for my bar?
Couldn't help but hop into the tent for a sec to double check.
I got 4. I'm in 3.
Defense has been hyper aggressive. Here comes the util. Nobody goes down at the start. That's a good sign. Salty back in position on lane 3.5. Badger's going to take down Shinobi on the heavy push-up. Pound's going to take down Salty, overextend. Going for that refrag. Wicked's going to go down to Badger. Nolo stuck in lane 2.5. Good util. Does blind Ring, but Badger's going to take down Nolo now. That's what I wanted to do to begin with, but I couldn't get control of the camera there. Defense, 1 player left. Can this be a cap? Select Pie is right on top of Lincoln, playing it to the open. He knows he's outnumbered. Is there enough utility left for this? Smoke's coming out all over the place. Select's going to take down Ring and push to Link. Beautiful flash catches Mithril. Mithril goes around the backside. Select swings in to commit. Mithril waits for him. That's the trade. Yes, team wins versus team. Oop. Over here. There we go. Right into the next round.
Yeah. I'll be over here, but I don't want to get naded. If I get naded, please help.
Oh, speaking of grenades, that's a flash. Not sure. It looks like it did connect with Ring. Ring was blind on that push. Swings up. Select Pie. Trade. Select Pie only knocked. Wicked's going to go down to correction Badger on the far side. Pound's unable to confirm Select Pie. Nolo should be getting that res. Res goes off. Pound swings in and gets them both. Salty, refrag. That was both Salty getting a refrag as well as being a Salty refrag. Shinobi takes Badger. Myth gonna take down Salty. Shinobi's in the back line. Myth has no idea. Yes, he does. He's gonna react. Shinobi's already made it past. Mithril has a risk of getting shot in the back here. He's going to swing in, and Shinobi with the shotgun. And quick celebration. Nicely done. We get ready for the next uplink. It is on the south side of the map. Death Diamond. Of course it's Death Diamond. Here's why we call it Death Diamond. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. If you are standing within this diamond shape, you will die to a grenade. Every time. This is the Death Diamond. Don't get caught standing in Death Diamond. Here we go. Salty on the push-up. Makes it into cover. Here come all the grenades. One. Only one? That's hardly enough. Ring is going to go down. Wicked in position to get the confirm in just a second as he pushes up Snake. Confirm. Mithril on the back line. Wicked makes it past. Wicked's deep. Mithril backing off. Wicked's gonna go down to Select Pie. Select Pie didn't like the fact that he was going for the flank. To be frank, it's a flank. Shinobi takes down Mithril with the shotgun. Pounds on the backside. Pause. Pounds gonna play it cautious and slow. Doesn't want cargo to be over just yet. Very cautious play on the back line. Gonna burn a lot of time. Util comes out. Beautiful utility. Does actually clear out Shinobi's C4 by accident. Smokes out lane 4. Shinobi on lane 4.5. And Select Pie is going to clear out Pounds in the back line from downtown. That is cargo, and that is all the time I have today. Thank you to both teams for coming in and having a blast with us. Thank you to everybody for stepping in and watching, and we hope you enjoyed. Hope you had some fun along with us. We'll be back at it with more official content in just a little bit. You guys have a fantastic evening, and take it easy.